I think retailers are in a fight for their lives, and they have to compete with the online experience. And I believe that connected products are the way that they will survive and thrive.
I was smiling because you talked about your experience at CVS. I just bought this at Nordstrom, and it was a great experience. It was exactly what you said. I walked in, there was someone who walked up to me. I forgot his name. I was thinking if I remember his name, but he helped me. And I do this once a year. I go and I buy a bunch of stuff, and then I don't buy anything for a year. Um, I don't go shopping, I should say. I buy stuff, but I don't go shopping like this. But it was an experience. They brought me stuff. I was in the changing room. I liked this one. I didn't like other ones. It was just really, and there was this connection of, the gentleman advised me on what I should wear and shouldn't wear. And it's like, that's something you trust in a human interaction, and I like it. But I have to say there were problems in that experience that I think are very sort of typical, even at that high-end retailer I was at. That person had to walk back to their computer to check what they had in inventory. It wasn't that he could just go there, look it up on his phone, tell me, scan
Mhm.
it, and move on. He had to leave for that. And, I know you didn't ask me here to go give my opinion, but I'll share it anyhow, which
No, I
is
did.
I think this is an example of retailers need to invest. They need to invest. This excuse of the margins are so slim is valid. I get it, and it's not going to sustain them because of those reasons. Let me ask you a different question on this. So let's say we all agree with you, right? This is what needs to happen. I agree. Let's say you and I. What do companies need to do here? And I want to, you gave me this question, but I want to bifurcate it into two different examples. Um, what do existing companies need to do? What do not just retailers, but manufacturers need to do? Number one, but also what would be the new upcoming company that you're going to see on the Shark Tank next month that you would do around this? So you talked about this early on, the ones that we don't know yet. What are
Mhm.
those like? What are they doing? Yeah. Someone that wants to listen to this and really take this to heart and be a leader in this space, who would that be and what would they do? So, long story, but I'm
Yeah, yeah.
curious, the existing versus the new.
So I think there's a ton of opportunities for people to build platforms that make what we're talking about possible. So, Williot, we've got an axe to grind. We make these uh, postage stamp size tags, and we have the cloud services that link them. And this is, for pennies, you put the product online with this. But that's just a very thin foundational layer. We think it's an important one. But I think there's an incredible opportunity for people that are writing the apps, the cloud apps, the mobile apps, and that could be someone that's building software solutions to sell to the companies that have got these problems that need to make this transition, or it could be someone who's going to do retail better. It's really, really hard. You look at electric cars as an example. I mean, Tesla is fairly secretive, but it's no secret what they're doing. And yet you have the rest of the car industry's um, value is just collapsing because they can't make the change. They know theoretically what they need to do, but they've got tens of thousands of people that grew up with the combustion engine. And I think that's the challenge that existing retailers, CPG companies, food producers, all of these companies, pharmaceutical companies have. And so I think there's a lot of opportunity for people that start again from scratch and say, look, we're just going to gather the people together that want to do this differently. And so they can build their own platforms, they can buy platforms, and they can start business with the paradigm being everything's online. All of our products are continuously connected, whether they're in the supply chain, in the wholesale retailer, if they're in our customers' hands. What if I could have food containers that reordered themselves when they became empty? I could become the Netflix of herbs and spices. I could have a subscription relationship, direct relationship with my customer, and I can cross-sell, and I can make sure that I have loyalty. My cost of customer acquisition goes down. So that's, I think, a really exciting business plan. And there's some incumbents that could execute that, but it's very hard for them to do it because they've got a legacy business that they don't want to cannibalize too quickly. They've got a set of staff that are real experts in oregano and garlic, but maybe not in cloud computing, not in user interface design, all of these things. So I see the new company opportunities. You can either be an enabler or you can actually be a practitioner. You can use that and say, I'm going to deliver services based on IoT too.
Thanks for watching this clip from the Mr. Beacon podcast here on YouTube. You can listen to the rest of this episode on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you enjoyed it, please like and share this video, and be sure to subscribe for more weekly videos. For more information about Wiliot and IoT Pixels, head on over to wiliot.com.